The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He loses him on ball 4. Up next from Miami, Jesus Aguilar. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Aguilar at second with 2 down. Down and away, ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The throw into second. Throw to, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he can. To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of ball. One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Jorge Alfaro stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. First pitch of the at-bat.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Dominic Smith is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. On the changeup there. 1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift, but this will get foul. 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to third, this could be 2. 1 there. Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Ferrar Encarnacion. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
John Birdie will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 4-0.
Leading off to the net.
Digging in. We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Standing in, James McCann. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he lays off there 1-0. Nope. 2-0 now. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pillar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The center fielder, Darling.
Scooped up, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. A ball and no strikes. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. 0-1 the count. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hit hard to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Marte on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Corey Dickerson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
batting, third baseman.
In now, Brian Anderson.
Anderson.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
And that's away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounder down the line at third. Davis grabs it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in, Gerard Encarnacion. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Brandon Nimmo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Hard hit ball to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Tapped out in front of home. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lays off 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The next 3-2. Hit in the air out to left field. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Next for the Mets, Kevin Pillar. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Runner at second, 1 away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hard hit to first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
No hits to this point. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Corey Dickerson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Brian Anderson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Jorge Alfaro is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Pillar's there.
And that's the third out. Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Number 33, James.
Stepping into the box, James McCann, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, inside.
Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Anthony Bass will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
52, Anthony Bass.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at ball one. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jerar Encarnacion. Jacob Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
John Birdie stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. McNeil onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Rojas. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
The center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlins strand a pair. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. One and two.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So here's Pete Alonso. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. This is foul right side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no. And did he hold up in time? A look down and no, he went around. It's strike three.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. J.D. Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a line drive. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And it's in time to get him. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets are out. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Conforto will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jorge Alfaro. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Number 3,
The 1-0. Fouled off. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Alfaro is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Full count now, 3-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 1 left for Miami. Still down to James Hoyt enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Brandon Nimmo is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0. And it's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, James McCann. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 gone. Next up from New York, Kevin Pillar. So far 2 for 3 in this one. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-1 the count to Pillar. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the 9th for the Mets. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They'll be looking for... Trevor May enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 65.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ferrar Encarnacion is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the 0-1.
One ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. I went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. John Birdie goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jacob Barnes gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Mets took down the Fish in Miami 5-4. The Braves hit 3 long balls as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-5. The Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 7-6. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-1. The Cubs sank the visiting Buccos 6-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks smacked 15 team hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-5. The Rockies swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-3. The Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-2. The San Diego Padres got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-3. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-2. The Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 3-1. The Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1. Austin Hayes drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Orioles took care of the Royals 7-3. The Halos launched 3 home runs as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-1. Sean Manaea earned the third W of his season, leading the A's to the win over Texas 5-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.